You may have heard of the Aurora, Fjords, or the midnight sun, the things that made Norway famous in tourism. But Norway is not just that. It's also a place where people drink beer in falling snow, toast with goat horns, and dance till morning in winter markets at 15 degrees. In a country that is strangely quiet and orderly, festivals still explode, wild, warm, and full of surprises. This is a detailed travel guide video for anyone planning a trip to Norway. If you want to go solo, save money, and explore like a local, then this is the full travel documentary for you. Why you should visit Norway. Norway is not a place you visit once and forget. It's the kind of country that makes you want to stay longer, to step away from the fast pace of life and take time to truly feel nature and culture. Start your experience in Oslo, a small capital that's modern, quiet, and very easy to explore. You can walk along the roof of the Opera House to see the Oslo Fjord from above, then continue to Akershus Fortress, an old structure by the water preserving traces of Nordic royal history. Oslo isn't crowded or rushed, but it has just enough to make you want to stay longer. If you're interested in native culture, come to Norway in February, when Sami Week and Sami National Day take place. It's the biggest festival of the Sami people, the indigenous group of the Arctic. You'll see reindeer races, bright traditional costumes, ancient joik music, and storytelling sessions around the fire. The temperature can drop to 20 degrees Celsius, but in the snow, the Sami still welcome you with hot wood-fired coffee, laughter, and a very special warmth. If you're seeking peace and quiet, go further to the Lofoten Islands. There, you can camp under the summer midnight sun, go fishing with locals, or simply sit by the rocks and look up at the sky where the Aurora dances in waves. No honking, no streetlights, just wind, sea, and a sky slowly shifting before your eyes. And that's just the beginning. The real experiences are waiting in Section 6, where you'll see clearly why everyone dreams of visiting Norway at least once. Ideal timing and seasons for travel. Norway is a place where each season offers a different experience. Summer brings the midnight sun, autumn glows with golden leaves, winter is for the northern lights, and spring awakens after the icy sleep. No matter when you go, something special awaits. Summer, June, August. This is the best time to explore Norway. In some places, the sun doesn't even set. The weather is pleasant, not too hot. You can hike, camp by the fjords, walk through forests, kayak, or join lively summer festivals in the coastal villages. Winter, November, March. If you love snow and northern lights, this is a must-go season. You can ski, ride dog sleds, or visit Svalbard, where the sun doesn't rise for weeks. It's cold, but magical, especially when you see the auroras dancing across the sky for the first time. Spring, April, May. Norway feels like it's waking up from a long winter. Ice melts, trees turn green, flowers bloom along the roads, the air is cool and fresh. Tourist sites aren't crowded yet, and prices are lower. It's perfect if you want gentle nature without the rush. Autumn, September, October. This is the season of changing leaves. Forests glow red and gold. The weather is cool, but not too cold. Great for walking, sightseeing, and relaxing. Cheap tickets, quiet roads. Ideal for a calm, budget-friendly trip full of emotions. Hey you, where are you from? We'd love to know which city you're watching from. Leave a comment so we won't feel alone. A small act, but it motivates us to create more videos. Thank you. We love you so much. And to reach Norway, first you'll need a flight ticket. In the next part, I'll share a few tricks to help you get one up to 40% cheaper. Don't miss it. Flights, visa, and entry. Norway is one of the most beloved European destinations, known for its majestic nature and top-tier quality of life. To ensure your journey goes smoothly, the travel guide below will help you prepare thoroughly, with all the essential info about flights, visas, and entry procedures right from the planning stage. Popular routes and airlines. From the US, you can easily fly to Oslo Gardermoen Airport, OSL, Norway's main international gateway. Some popular airlines include Scandinavian Airlines, SAS, direct flights from New York, Chicago, Lufthansa, KLM, British Airways, connecting flights via Frankfurt, Amsterdam, London, Iceland Air, layover in Reykjavik, usually good prices and clear baggage policies. Tips for booking flights: book tickets 6 to 8 weeks in advance, especially in March, May, or October, November, to save 20 to 30%. Look for promotions: March, late August, Black Friday. Savings up to 40%. Flying midweek, Tuesday, Thursday, is often 10 to 20% cheaper than weekends. Choose late-night, early morning flights to save an extra 5 to 10%. Watch for seasonal deals from SAS, Iceland Air, and KLM. They run promotions regularly. Cheap flight tools. Skyscanner, Google Flights. Compare multiple airlines with monthly low-fare views. Hopper predicts price trends and sends alerts when deals appear. Momondo, Kayak, user-friendly interfaces, flexible filtering by airline, time, and price. Visa and entry documents. U.S. citizens do not need a visa for Norway for stays up to 90 days within a 180-day period, under Schengen rules. Documents required upon entry. Passport valid for at least 3 months beyond your planned departure date. Return flight ticket, accommodation confirmation, or invitation letter if applicable. Financial proof is recommended. International credit card, bank statement. About USD 50-day. Entry notes. ETIAS is not yet required, but from late 2026, U.S. travelers will need to register before entering Schengen. Fee around EUR7. Entry at Oslo is usually smooth, but print your ticket and hotel confirmation in advance. Financial proof isn't mandatory, but good to have in case of random checks. And once you land in Norway, there are a few things you really should know. Unless you want to overspend on trains, buy an overpriced SIM, or stand confused in the airport not knowing where to go. The most important tips are coming in the next part of this travel vlog. Don't miss it. What to do after landing at the airport. Just arrived in Norway? Don't rush into your trip yet. Take a few minutes to prepare small but important things from this travel guide. It'll help your journey start smoothly and easily. Buy a 4G SIM or rent Wi-Fi. Norway has excellent mobile coverage. Right at Oslo Airport, you can buy tourist SIMs at stores like Narvesen or 7-Eleven. Popular suggestions: Telenor or Telia. 10-20 GB data for 2 weeks from $25 to $40. If your phone supports eSIM, install one from Airalo or Holafly in advance. No physical SIM needed. Just turn it on and go. Exchange some cash. Norway uses the Norwegian krone, NOK. Credit cards are accepted almost everywhere, even at small shops or buses. But you should still exchange a bit of cash, around 500 to 1,000 NOK, or $45 or $90, for places like markets or rural areas. Exchange rates at the airport are high, so only change enough for the first 1 to 2 days. Later, you can withdraw more at ATMs in Oslo City or large supermarkets. Download useful apps in Advance Router, Oslo, Skice, Bergen, or ATB, Trondheim. Buy public transport tickets with QR code. VI. Book long-distance trains and buses, useful for city-to-city travel. And Tour. Check all transport schedules in Norway. Very easy to use. Vipps, common payment app in Norway. Helpful if staying long or at places not accepting cards. Getting from Oslo Airport to the city center. From Gardermoen Airport, you have 2 main options. Fly-to-Get express train. Fastest and clean, reaches Oslo Center in just 19 minutes. Costs around $23–25. Best for light travelers wanting speed. Vi regional train. Cheaper, takes about 23 minutes. Price $10 to $13. Slightly slower, but saves a lot. If you're in a group or have lots of luggage, try Uber, Bolt, or official taxis. Costs vary from $90 to $130, depending on time and location in the city. A few warnings for first-timers. Norway is very safe, but keep your belongings close in crowded stations. Don't exchange money or take random taxis outside the airport. Always choose official cabs or book through an app. If arriving in winter, wear anti-slip shoes and windproof jackets right from the airport. Sudden snow and cold are common. Have a destination in mind, but don't know where to start. Drop its name in the comments. We'll build an itinerary, estimate costs, and even make a dedicated travel vlog for you. Who knows, your dream journey might be our next video. Thanks, we love you lots. Do you prefer modern cities with diverse food or peaceful nature, with blue seas and snowy peaks? In the next part, we'll suggest places to stay in Norway. From comfy hotels in central Oslo to coastal cabins in Lofoten and homestays deep in nature. Suggested 7-day itinerary and accommodations. In Norway, where you stay isn't just a place to sleep. It's how you deeply feel the beauty of nature and the Nordic way of life. Whether you prefer modern hotels in the city, wooden cabins by the fjord, or rorbur in fishing villages, this travel vlog will suggest options that match the way you want to experience your journey. Norway Travel Itinerary. 7 days. Day 1–2. Oslo. Opera House. Akershus Fortress. Vigeland Park. Fram Museum. Karl Johans Gate. Codfish Cuisine and Brunost Cheese. Day 3. Oslo. Flom. Flåmsbana, train, Nærøy Fjord cruise, Viking Ager Eatery, overnight by the fjord. Day 4. Flom, Bergen, Bryggen Old Town, Fisketorget Fish Market, Fløibanen Cable Car, seafood and fish soup. Day 5 to 6. Bergen, Lofoten, Nusfjord Village, seaside rorbur, cod fishing, whale watching, Arctic cuisine. Day 7. Lofoten, Tromsø or Svalbard. Northern Lights hunt, dog sledding, reindeer meat, and Arctic fish. Day 1 Tour 2. Oslo, where Nordic history meets modern life. On your first day in Oslo, start by walking around the Oslo Opera House, the most iconic piece of modern architecture in the capital, where you can stroll on the roof to view the Oslo Fjord. Then head to Akershus Fortress, a 13th century structure quietly lying by the water, preserving the marks of war and Norway's royal history. As evening falls on the Aker Brygge harbor, stop by a seaside eatery to try salmon gravlax, or enjoy a bowl of hot Nordic fish soup in the chilly sea breeze. For a traditional Norwegian dinner, don't miss Stadtholder Garden, a Michelin-starred restaurant offering reindeer, cod, and the famous brown cheese brunost. On your second day, start at Vigeland Park, where over 200 nude sculptures in bronze and granite depict raw slices of human life. Then visit the Fram Museum to step aboard the legendary ship that ventured furthest into the Arctic, a true symbol of Norway's spirit of exploration. You might stop by Lofoten Fiske restaurant in Tjuvholmen for grilled cod with mashed potatoes and lemon butter sauce, or choose Smalhans, a cozy family-style restaurant with a daily changing menu based on seasonal ingredients. End your day with a stroll along Karl Johans Gate, the vibrant main boulevard filled with shops, cafes, art corners, and even the Royal Palace. Don't forget to drop by Paradis for a scoop of wild berry ice cream, rustic yet refined, mildly sweet but rich in Arctic aftertaste. If you want to enjoy Oslo in luxury, stay at the Thief Hotel from USD 400 night, a boutique hotel in Tjuvholmen with a spa and stunning fjord views. For a modern budget-friendly option, Citybox Oslo from USD 90 house to 130 house night is right in the city center, close to the train station and major attractions. Day 3. Flom and Sognefjord, a journey into a living landscape painting. After 2 days of modernity and art in Oslo, it's time to change the scene, leave the city, and head into the heart of Norway's fjords, where mountains, water, and sky merge into a vivid natural painting. On the third day, dedicate time to the Flåmsbana journey, Northern Europe's most scenic railway, from Myrdal down to Flåm. Though only 20 kilometers long, the route takes you through waterfalls, canyons, and lush green valleys, a view like a postcard. Upon arrival in Flåm, you'll continue with a cruise through Norway Fjord, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, famed for its emerald waters, ancient fishing villages, and cliffs that seem to touch the sky. During the trip, you can stop for lunch at Ægir Brewpub, a Viking-style eatery known for smoked salmon, dark rye bread, and craft beer. The cozy interior, with wood and stone decor, gives the place a wild yet charming vibe. To end the day surrounded by fjord nature, you can stay at Flåm Camping and Cabins from USD 90 night. Small riverside cabins with kitchens and terraces. For more comfort, Fretheim Hotel is a great choice. Spacious rooms facing the fjord. Traditional Norwegian cuisine starting at USD 150 night. Day 4. Bergen, a vibrant port city beneath the mountains. Leaving Flåm, your journey continues to Bergen, Norway's second-largest city, yet it feels like a romantic watercolor painting of Scandinavia. On the fourth day, start your morning with a walk through Bryggen, a UNESCO site with rows of colorful wooden houses lining the harbor since the Middle Ages. The creaking wooden floors, narrow alleys, and small artisan shops will transport you back to when Bergen was a Hanseatic trade center. As the sun rises, take the Fløibanen funicular to view the whole city from Mount Fløyen, where sea, mountains, homes, and mist blend into a breathtaking panorama. If you'd like, take a short walk through the pine forest behind the peak. The cool, calm air feels like a Nordic dream. Don't miss Fisketorget, Bergen's famous fish market. You can try fresh oysters, fish soup, grilled salmon sandwiches, or even smoked whale meat, a rare local specialty. For a more refined setting, visit Injorningen Restaurant, one of the oldest in town, known for its authentic Bergen-style seafood menu. Choose a hotel near the harbor or Old Town for easy access and a full Bergen experience. Date Hanseatiska Hotel from $140 night is right in Bryggen with classic wooden interiors, close to the market and restaurants. For a more budget-friendly stay, Magic Hotel Cloverhuset from $90 night offers modern interiors, harbor views, and a central location. Day 5 to 6. Lofoten. Embracing the chill, snowy peaks, and ocean air. Leaving city life behind, you arrive in Lofoten, an archipelago in Norway's far north where mountains meet sea and the air is quiet and incredibly pure. Once you land in Svolvær, rent a car and start exploring. Winding roads curve along small bays, snowy peaks reflect in calm waters. It feels like stepping into a northern fairy tale. Stop at Nusfjord, one of Lofoten's oldest fishing villages. Deep red cabins hug the fjord, fishing boats rest in crystal-clear waters, and the scent of dried fish drifts in the air like a scene from a Nordic film. In summer, you can dive to see codfish and seaweed or join a whale-watching tour. Being on a boat in icy waters, watching massive fins break the surface, is an unforgettable experience. Next morning, wake early. Open your Rorbur cabin door to mist floating on the fjord, seabirds calling, and a stillness that makes time feel frozen. Visit a local eatery and try grilled cod with mashed potatoes and herb butter, or hot northern-style fish soup, simple, hearty, and comforting. Then drive across the island's connecting bridges, stop to photograph unnamed coves, or simply sit on a porch with a hot cocoa and feel the cold breeze in your hair. After a full day, stay at Eliassen Rorbur, red seaside cabins in Hamnøy with private kitchens and fjord views, $150 and $180 night. For more convenience, Svinøya Rorbur in Svolvær offers renovated traditional houses, a restaurant, and tours on site from $140 night. Day 7. Tromsø or Svalbard. Ending the journey with a lasting memory. On your final day, choose Tromsø, a small Arctic city famed for bright northern lights and winter activities like dog sledding, ice fishing, or simply sitting by the fire sipping hot cocoa. Tromsø's center is convenient, with local restaurants serving Arctic fish soup, grilled cod, or reindeer stew, rich and warming for the cold climate. Or, if you want to venture further, fly to Svalbard, a remote, icy land with sparse houses and raw wilderness. On guided tours, you might spot reindeer, Arctic foxes, or even polar bears. In Longyearbyen, Husay Restaurant is a great stop for seared Arctic fish, reindeer meat, or even simple toast with butter and local cheese. By evening, stroll on snowy paths, watch the sun set near the horizon, or buy souvenirs like Norwegian chocolate, wool scarves, or handmade polar crafts. If you're flying early the next morning, Scandic Ishavs Hotel in Tromsø or Funkin Lodge in Svalbard are cozy and fully equipped places to spend your final night. Peaceful, warm, and perfect for ending your trip. Recommended booking apps for travel in Norway. Booking.com. Popular and easy to use, with options from central hotels to remote cabins. Flexible with changes and cancellations. Hotels.com. Great for longer stays, lets you earn points for free nights. DNT.no. Official site of the Norwegian Trekking Association. Ideal for booking mountain cabins or self-service lodges in remote areas. Perfect for hikers or nature lovers. Airbnb. Good for private stays, group or family trips, renting cabins or apartments. Norway isn't just snow and northern lights. It has places so stunning, you'll wonder why no one told you sooner. So let's discover the experiences that will make you want to return from the very first step. Destinations and unique experiences. In this travel documentary journey, we'll enter a very different Norway, where nature is the main character, and every experience is tied to sea winds, ice and snow, and the rhythms of local life. Go whale and seal watching in Untitled or Tromsø. From June to August, you can join whale watching tours in Untitled or Tromsø, two rare spots in Europe where whales live close to shore. You'll board a boat with a guide, head out to sea, and witness humpback whales, sperm whales, or orcas swimming just beside you. If lucky, you might even spot seals resting on the rocks. The tours usually last 3 to 5 hours in small groups and include thermal suits. This is an experience you don't have to imagine, because everything is real right before your eyes. Visit the Snow Hotel in Kirkenes. If you visit the Arctic in winter, try staying at the Snow Hotel in Kirkenes, where everything is made of ice, walls, tables, beds, even the restaurant. You'll sleep on ice beds covered with animal skins, use special cold-proof sleeping bags, and have dinner in a hand-carved ice dining hall. You can also try reindeer rides, skiing, or relax in a Nordic-style sauna. This isn't as comfy as a regular hotel stay, but if you want to feel what it's like to sleep in ice, this place is worth visiting. Leaving behind the mighty fjords and icy lands, this journey now brings you to a different side of Norway, where culture shines through winter, through horns and songs and traditions passed down for generations. Røros Winter Fair. A glimpse of old Norway. Held in late February, Røros Winter Fair is a traditional event in the old town of Røros, where snow covers the streets and the town still holds its historical charm. Here, you'll see horse-drawn carts moving along stone-paved roads, stalls selling crafts, wool goods, herb-infused spirits, and locals in vintage outfits joining parades. The atmosphere is simple and rustic, but if you want to feel a winter moment from Norway's past, Røros is the place to be. Norwegian Constitution Day, May 17th. If you're in Norway on May 17th, don't be surprised to see cities buzzing like a festival. This is Constitution Day, the biggest celebration of the year, and Norwegians mark it in their own way. You'll see people dressed in national costumes, kids waving flags in parades, brass bands echoing through the streets, and most notably, everyone eating ice cream and hot dogs. Almost endlessly. No fireworks, no giant stages, just people, flags, and pride. If you want to witness local culture at its most authentic, this is a day you shouldn't miss. And perhaps, nothing is more comforting than ending a day in Norway with a meal shared with locals, or strolling through a small market, where culture is reflected clearly through food, conversation, and the daily rhythm of life. Discover native Norwegian culture and cuisine. If you want to understand how Norwegians live, start at the dining table and the local markets. Try brown cheese brunost. With its unique sweet salty flavor, cured salmon gravlax with dark bread, grilled reindeer, and northern-style fish soup. Each dish may seem simple, but they reflect the cold climate, frugal lifestyle, and age-old eating habits of the Nordic region. Also, if you're in Bergen or Oslo at the right time, don't miss the local folk festivals or farmers markets. There you'll find locals selling handmade crafts, traditional foods, and seasonal fruits, all simple, authentic, and deeply rooted in everyday life. Fishing in Lofoten, or living like a local fisherman. If you enjoy peace and a deep connection with nature, spend a few days in Lofoten. Sleep in Aurora, those red wooden cabins once used by fishermen, where you can rest, cook, and breathe in the fresh northern sea air. Follow a local out to sea to catch cod, then return to the dock to dry the fish on traditional wooden racks, and cook a shared dinner using your own catch. It's not fancy, not loud. But if you're with friends or loved ones and want to experience something raw and real, this is a journey worth taking. At this point, you're probably wondering, so how much does a trip to Norway cost? No need to guess. Here's a breakdown of estimated expenses, clear and concise, to help you visualize and realistically start planning right away. Estimated costs and budget. Norway is an expensive destination in Europe, but if you know how to plan smartly, you can still explore this beautiful Nordic land without going over budget. Below is a suggested daily expense range per person, depending on your travel style. Travel style. Cost, day. Best for budget, 100–150 USD. Solo travelers, backpackers, nature lovers, mid-range, 180–250 USD couples, friend groups, flexible comfort seekers. High-end, 350–500 plus USD luxury travelers, private tours, Aurora chasers. Traveling in Norway isn't cheap, but it's definitely flexible. With a budget of 100–150 USD a day, you can stay in hostels or simple cabins, cook for yourself, walk, or use public trains, and enjoy free nature sites, fjords, mountains, forests. At 180–250 USD a day, you can stay in comfortable hotels, eat well, rent a car, or take intercity trains, pay for cable cars, museums, and some guided tours. If going luxury, 350 plus USD, you can stay in fjordside resorts or upscale wooden lodges, dine at fine restaurants, travel in first-class trains, or hire private guides for deeper exploration. In short, with around 1,000–1,500 USD, you can explore Norway in 7 days, from cities to fjords, with enough comfort and unforgettable moments. Culture, etiquette, what to know. Norwegians are not very talkative, but that's how they respect personal space. Once you understand the culture here, you'll find sincerity and a simple lifestyle that's deeply connected to nature. To make your trip more fulfilling, this section will help you avoid unnecessary misunderstandings. What you should do: keep quiet in public. On buses, trams, or while walking, Norwegians speak softly and avoid disturbing others. Keeping shared spaces quiet is a way to show respect. Respect nature. In Norway, nature is almost a religion, clean, untouched, and beloved. When hiking, picnicking, or camping, take your trash. Don't pick flowers or break branches, and leave no trace. Dress for the weather. Weather changes quickly in Norway, especially in the mountains or near the sea. Locals always carry light rain jackets and waterproof shoes, even in summer. What to avoid? Don't talk loudly in public. Laughing loudly or speaking too much can be seen as overly casual or inconsiderate. Don't cut in lines or crowd others. Norwegians are very patient and orderly, even at bus stops or market stalls. Don't leave trash or food in the wild. This is seen as disrespectful to nature and the community. Understanding and respecting local culture not only helps you blend in, but also opens up meaningful conversations and deeper insights into a country that may seem cold, but is full of warmth. We've just explored a travel documentary through Norway, not only with breathtaking nature footage, but also with a clear itinerary, real costs, and relatable experiences for those who want to travel independently. Norway is not a loud or rushed destination. It is a land of stillness and reflection, where you can sit quietly under the Aurora sky, stroll through the Røros Winter Fair, or enjoy a simple dinner of self-caught fish in Lofoten. That simplicity is what makes the trip truly memorable. This is a detailed travel guide video for those planning a trip to Norway. If you want to travel on your own, save money, and explore like a local, this is the full travel documentary made for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Where should we explore next? Or what experience in Norway made you most curious? The next journey might begin with your very question.